rules that came down now in regards to recruiting. The NIL, this new realm that we're in, like, is that something that is tied into your recruiting now?
Well, that's something that we've talked about the other day. I think it has to be incorporated into some type of into our recruiting. Definitely. And if kids, obviously we figure out the other dynamics as it relates to that, but if kids, student athletes have opportunities to get to benefit themselves, we're all for it. Right. Because we understand what our product is, and that's Hofstra basketball. Right. But if you can improve yourself within the confines of what Hofstra basketball is doing, bring it on. Yeah. Come on down. Absolutely. But what we have to make sure we dot our I's, cross our T's, and then if the shoe fits, then we'll incorporate it to what we're doing. Okay. As well. So I like that. I think it's a necessary evil, because I've seen kids. I don't want to bring in specific examples, but I think that if a student athlete comes up with a great idea, I think they should be compensated for it. But that's just my personal. That's your opinion. Personal opinion, yeah. Yeah, because I know what it's like to be on the Division III side and not make any money. Exactly. And no one have to pay for education. Right. And by the way, I'm still in debt. Right. So if I had a little business on the side at the time, even though we don't generate as much, it would have helped. It could potentially help. So that's just my stand on it.
Nah, I'm with you, man. Like I feel that kids are supposed to be able to make something if they can. You know what I'm saying? Like every kid is not gonna have the big opportunities that the high level kids are gonna have. Right. But you still should be able to pursue some type of monetization for yourself. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So without a doubt. I like the fact that the NCAA is not giving these kids a check. They are these kids are able to seek it elsewhere, seek it outside. So it takes them out of it, because everybody's always had issues in regards to how the NCAA does things, right? In regards to how strict they are on certain things. So this kind of takes them out of it, that power that they had out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it could definitely be, like you said, a good working relationship in regards to going forward.
I do. I think by them doing this, it opens up opportunities. But, obviously there's always going to be some type of loopholes and things of that nature. But I do agree. I do enjoy the fact that these kids can be compensated. But now we take it to a bigger end of things. As a young student athlete, you have to make sure you're accountable, because now literacy, taxes,
is very important.
Making sure that you're saving. Right. I think it has to be incorporated with that as well. Right. So I guess literacy classes in terms of taxation. Absolutely. Accounting. I think that needs to be placed a lot more emphasis on that as well, because we're making our money. We have a business.
How do we spend it?
Yeah. How do we invest? How do we spend it? But also making sure Uncle Sam gets his cut as well. Right. So I think that's a big part of it as well too. So I think we're opening up a lot of doors and a lot of opportunities, but with opportunities comes some risk. Definitely. And we have to make sure that these young men and women are not putting themselves in debt as well.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Like, there has to be some programs in place to prepare these kids for what's ahead. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yes, money can be available to you, be able to pursue certain things, but are you prepared? Are you ready for that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, being broke and then having a chance to have some money overnight. Yeah. Yo, that's a crazy change. You know what I'm saying? So, it's something that should definitely be in the NCAA's like agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to be something that maybe it's a requirement that they have to have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. In regards to graduating and stuff like that, because they have to be educated, man. Really I do.
I mean, I would hope there's some type of they implement some type of taxation course for them. Yep. To make sure that they're paying their taxes. Right. That's another way to accrue some debt. Yeah. If you don't if you don't take care of your taxes.
Yep.